Hello again, everybody. So this is my next installment here. So, hair keeps getting in my face. It's a little damp at the moment. Um, okay. Well, hair be damned. Um, so one of the things that was suggested to me was that I show off the helicopter, which I almost murdered people with. Um, and this is it right here. It's a pretty decent sized helicopter. Um, and this is the one I was flying at the park. It's actually not going to be doing any kind of flying anytime soon because I actually broke it. I'm not the best flyer. These things were made to be durable, but I still managed to break it like a little kid, I guess. Um, and you can actually see where it's broken. Take a look here. It's the body. It's cracked right here. And you see that hole right there? Well, it's actually supposed to hook up to the frame there, but I can't get it back on. If you look at the other side, you can see where it's hooked up with the frame, and actually looking at this angle. This angle. If you look at it, if you look at it right here, you can see how it's not quite hooking in, whereas on the other side, it's going through just fine. So that's the problem. I'm trying to get back on, but as you can actually see over here, it's actually bent a little. So it's bent this way. It's all crooked, it's unhinged on some parts, and it's just a terrible mess. And I'm afraid that if I try to pop the body back onto the frame, it's going to break more. So I'm just going to leave that alone. I mean, it was fun while it lasted. Oh yeah, about what happened. Well, this helicopter can really get a lot of height. It just flies up, and it's pretty impressive how high this thing can fly. It can hover up pretty high. The one issue is that at the park there was some crosswind, and that crosswind started carrying the helicopter, and it kind of like flew over my head, and I turned around, and it almost hit a couple of girls. She was aiming straight towards them. It was flying high, and then it started losing altitude just as it was about ready to hit those girls. Uh, Poor little girls, they dove into like a giant bush or a creek or something. It was some big vegetation. It actually dove right into that, and the helicopter continued and almost hit them, damn near hit them. And of course, there's a lot of screaming and panic, and then I'm like, I'm sorry, and they're like, it's fine. Which, yeah, I'm sure it's fine. I almost killed him, whatever. Um, and then a park person came by, park, I don't know, manager, personnel, ranger, park ranger, those things work in the forest. Someone who works with the city in the park came by and told me, we got this place where we want people to fly helicopters. I'm not going to kick you out, but especially for those that are trying to learn, we kind of want them to try flying helicopters over here. My hair's really getting in the way here. Should have let it dry a little bit more. Um, so that's it for the big helicopter. I think since I can't fly that right now, I do need to improve my skills. I'm just going to stick with this little thing here because it has a substantially less chance of disfiguring or causing any kind of permanent harm to somebody. I mean, don't get me wrong. You touch this with your finger, it's gonna hurt, and I know from experience. But it's not going to cause any serious injury, and it's going to be really tough for me to get sued over flying this as opposed to this flying lawnmower here. So I guess that's it for that. If you have any further suggestions on what you would like for me to talk about in my next video, just say so. I might be doing a movie review on a certain movie that I watched. It's kind of an old movie. It's called The Langoliers. I'll get to more on that in my next video. But I think for now I'm just going to call this one a good video. I know not the most interesting story, but hopefully it wasn't the most boring either. Just another day here in the life of Chris. Well, I guess that's it for now. See you guys later.